Hi everyone, and welcome back to our series English Learning Through Stories here at Langmaster Learning System. I'm Liesl, and today we'll dive into a famous Vietnamese folktale, THÄM and CAM. This is the story of two sisters who share the same father but have very different personalities. Are you curious as to how their story unfolds? Let's begin. Once upon a time, there were two half-sisters, THÄM and CAM. THÄM's mother passed away when she was very young, and a few years later, her father also passed away. Poor THÄM was left to live with her stepmother, who was CAM's birth mother. The stepmother was cruel to THÄM. She made her do all the hard chores, from cleaning the house to herding the buffaloes and cutting grass. Meanwhile, CAM, her own daughter, was spoiled and didn't have to lift a finger. One day, the stepmother told both girls, "Go catch shrimp in the river. Whoever catches the most will get a beautiful red bib." THÄM worked hard and quickly filled her basket with shrimp. However, CAM, seeing THÄM's full basket, tricked her. "Look over there, THÄM, something shiny," CAM said. While THÄM was distracted, CAM emptied all the shrimp from THÄM's basket into her own and ran home. When THÄM returned and saw her empty basket, she cried. Suddenly, an old fairy appeared. "Why are you crying, dear?" the fairy asked. THÄM explained everything. The fairy smiled and said, "Look in your basket. Is there anything left?" THÄM replied, "There's only one little goby left." The fairy told THÄM, "Take the goby home, drop it into the well, and raise it. When you feed it, call out these words: 'Goby, goby, come eat my golden rice, silver rice. Don't eat stale rice, old porridge, that is not mine.'" THÄM did as the fairy said. Every day, she hid a bowl of rice and secretly fed the goby. But her stepmother grew suspicious and sent CAM to spy on THÄM. CAM reported what she saw, and the next morning the stepmother sent THÄM far away to herd buffaloes. While THÄM was gone, the stepmother and CAM went to the well, called the goby using THÄM's words, and caught it. They killed and cooked it. That afternoon, when THÄM returned, she called for her goby, but instead of the goby, only a little blood floated to the surface. THÄM burst into tears again. The fairy reappeared and told her, "The goby has been eaten. Gather its bones, put them into 4 jars, and bury them under the 4 corners of your bed." THÄM did as she was told. Not long after, the king held a festival to find a wife. Tam wanted to go, but her stepmother mixed rice and beans together and told her, "You must sort these before you can go." Tam cried. The fairy appeared once more and sent a flock of sparrows to help. The sparrows quickly helped sort the rice from the beans. The fairy then told Tam, "Dig up the jars under your bed." To her surprise, Tam found beautiful clothes and jewelry in the jars. She dressed up, took a horse, and rode to the festival. On her way, Tam accidentally dropped one of her heels, but didn't have time to pick it up. The king's elephant later found the heel and refused to move. Curious, the king ordered his guards to search the area. They found the tiny, elegant heel and brought it to the king. The king declared, "Whoever fits this heel will be my queen." Women from all over the kingdom tried, including Cam, but the heel didn't fit anyone. When it was Tam's turn, the heel fit her perfectly. Tam was brought to the palace and became queen. But Tam's happiness didn't last long. When she returned home for her father's death anniversary, her stepmother told her to climb an areca tree to gather fruit. While Tam was up in the tree, the stepmother cut it down. Tam fell and died. The stepmother then lied, saying Tam had drowned, and sent Cam to the palace to replace her as queen. But Tam's spirit couldn't rest. She turned into an oriole bird, a peach tree, and even a loom. But Cam and her mother destroyed each form. Finally, Tam hid herself in a golden apple. An old woman selling water found the apple and kept it. One day, the king passed by the old woman's house and saw how neatly the nuts were prepared, just like Tam used to do. The king asked, "Who prepared this?" Tam came out of the golden apple, and the king immediately recognized her. He took her back to the palace as his queen. When Cam and her mother saw Tam had returned, they were so ashamed and scared that they fled the kingdom. From then on, Tam and the king lived happily ever after. The end. Whew, what a story, right? Tam and Cam teaches us about kindness, resilience, and how good always triumphs over evil. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Langmaster Learning System for more fascinating tales. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye for now.